Hello YouTube friends, Alicia back here with you. For today's video I had a different idea. I haven't done any junk journaling in a while, as you guys have know, other than working in my personal journals, and I've been doing some card making. But I still wanted to connect with, my subscribers and the people that watch my videos. So what I came up with is I want to create a video where I can kind of interact with you guys and you can let me know what you think. So this video is going to be a shout out to YouTubers I watch that are not junk journal related, crafting related, or card making related. My hands are not actually gray, it's a filter, as I'm sure you imagined. The lighting in my house is terrible, so what I was trying to do is get my paper the right color, and so I guess it changed the grayscale. So now my hands are gray as well, so maybe I'll just try and keep them out of the camera for now. Anyways, so I have a list of 5 not junk journal channels I watch. And for anybody that watches this, please leave in the comments somebody that you watch so that we can check them out. I heard something that I thought was very good the other day. I was watching oh, I forget her name. Well, her name's Bridget. Anyways, she's a pastor's wife and does short skits and serious chats and things like that on Facebook as well as YouTube. And she said, once you become successful, people think that you don't need their support anymore. And I guess I feel like that's kind of true, right? Because when you do shout outs on YouTube and stuff, a lot of times you want to do it for new channels and new people that don't have a lot of subscribers and a lot of recognition. But when you think about it, the people that are doing that for you or for us are generally the big channels. So I wanted to make sure that, it didn't matter the channel size. If I like them, I shout them out because they're the ones that in some ways put us on the map, and we need to keep them relevant. So anyways, let's get started. The first one I've been watching and really enjoying is Unsolved No More by Ken Mains. This is the furthest thing you're going to find from junk journals. It is, he is a cold case detective in real life. He's retired now, but that is what he did. He worked for the FBI, and he was, I believe, a beat cop initially. That's how they started. In Pennsylvania. Well, he's out of Pennsylvania now. I don't know if he did it in Pennsylvania or where he was living at the time, but I do know he did work for sure in Pennsylvania with the FBI. And he talks about that in a lot of his videos. But anyways, they're all, well, from here on out, if I understand right, they're going to be cold cases. He has covered some that are newer, but he says he tries to stay away from that. So if you enjoy cold cases, he is wonderful to watch. He knows what he's talking about. He doesn't do his videos, like you said, for entertainment. He does them for education and to keep the cases alive, which I can appreciate because there's a lot of channels out there that in the crime world that are more for entertainment and education. And like he points out, if you have a family member or a loved one or somebody that's missing or was murdered or whatever the case is, you don't want your child or your loved one's case to be entertainment. And he keeps that very real and respectful in his videos. So like I said, if that is something that you enjoy without all the theatrics of trying to make it into entertainment, you'll enjoy his channel. Like I said, his name is Ken Mains. The next one I'm going to point out is Siesta with Sarah ASMR. As you gathered, her name is Sarah. What she is an ASMR channel that does, from what I've seen, almost all medical role play, which is obviously very different than the true crime. I like a lot of different things, as you're going to see. And she is in the medical field, in the real world as well. So her videos, I do find, are very interesting, very well done. I don't know that they're perfectly accurate because they are ASMR, but, you know, when she refers to the tools that she's using or things like that, she's accurate. So I find that very interesting. Just very nice to listen to, very nice to watch. I really actually enjoy ASMR, natural health, and things like that as a rule. But I want to keep this list of 5. I may do 5 more, you know, in a couple months or something like that, or a month. But I want to shout her out as that's a new channel I found. And like I said, her name is Sarah. The third one is Homestead Tessie. Her channel, as you can imagine, is all about homesteading. A lot of frugal living, a lot of using what you have to make what you want, you know. Low budget is kind of the name of her game, I guess you can say. She gardens, she does cooking, some baking, things like that, as well as just real life skills. And she is also wonderful to watch. She's a Christian lady that is not afraid to share her faith, which I also appreciate, and just a joy to watch. You know, she's happy about the simple things in life, which makes her, like I said, she's not trying to keep up with anybody. So it's just nice to see somebody with true joy, and she has that. And like I said, her name is Teresa, but she goes by Tessie, I believe. And then there's Abby the Spoon Lady, which, once again, as you can see, none of these channels have anything in common. That is how I am. I like a wide range of things, and I'm assuming that other junk journalers like some different things as well. So that's why I wanted to get these names out there and figured maybe we can see what other things that people in our community enjoy. So Abby the Spoon Lady, of course, her name is Abby. She is a channel. She does shorter videos. Well, and she has some longer ones. She plays the spoons, which, if you haven't heard of that or seen that, is really quite neat. Takes some talent. I've attempted to try what she showed. Like, she has I think it's a 5 series, 5 episodes on YouTube on how she makes her spoons and how she plays them. I have looked and tried a little bit about it. It's neat. I don't think I would have any talent in that, but once again, super cool to watch. She has a very interesting story, and I believe it is on her channel. I also read some articles about her and interviews, so I can't remember if it's on her channel or if it was in an interview that I read her story about trains. She used to train hop, I guess, and things like that. Yeah, so like I said, if you want to look for something different, try her out. Super fun to watch. She also has a train bell, I believe it is, that she plays. It's really cool. The last one I'm going to talk about is Soft White Underbelly, Mark Leda. Sorry. Mark Leda is the person responsible for this channel, and this is interesting. I enjoy some of his videos. I enjoy the work that he puts into all the videos. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. He interviews people on Skid Row a lot of the times, as well as traveled, you know, throughout the U.S. and interviewed different people. What he's doing is he's bringing awareness, I guess, to different people out there. So some of his videos are very out there, shall we say. Not that he himself is out there, but the people he is interviewing are very different from what the average person would consider normal. So, I mean, it really depends on, I guess, what you like if you're going to enjoy his channel. There is a lot of addiction on his channel. I will say that. They are hard to watch. I limit how much of it I watch. I am familiar with addiction, not for me personally, but from people in my life. And I don't necessarily want to watch a pile of interviews with people in active addiction. However, he also does interviews with different people of different lifestyles, people in recovery. He has one of a nurse that has worked with trauma victims. That was very good. He has all kinds of things. I will also caution, this is not a kid's channel. So if you are going to watch it, make sure that you know which video you've clicked on if you have kids around, especially young kids. It's, like I said, it's done very well. Mark Leda is actually a photographer. He's very good, but his content is not appropriate for children, especially young children for the most part. And it is, like I said, it is something that is hard to watch when you get into addiction. So these are my 5 channels that I enjoy supporting and watching. And I believe, well, I don't believe, I am also planning to send some of them Christmas cards. So that's one thing I will also say. If you're a junk journal or a card maker and you watch channels on a regular basis, especially on bigger channels, they'll often have where you can send, Happy Mail and things like that in their description boxes. So I thought sending them a Christmas card or something would be fun. And I am sure that most of them appreciate being acknowledged, even if they don't know who you are, just a fellow YouTuber or crafter or whatever you are to that person. Most people enjoy getting cards in the mail. So that is something I'm going to be working on, is getting cards sent to some of the YouTubers I've enjoyed and appreciated over the years. It's supposed to be beautiful out today, so I'm not sure what else I'll get up to. Maybe look at some Christmas shopping ideas and things like that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, once again, if there's somebody you watch, shout them out in the comments. They can be crafty related, but I prefer to stay away from that, just so that people, like I said, in the craft world, can see who else is out there that they may or may not enjoy, but they can at least, make the decision for themselves. Yeah, that's all for now. Until next time, take care.